Alright, looks like it's time to start scripting another update video. So let's get to work.
2 hours later.
Well, this ain't going well.
What's up?
Oh god, can I please go a single moment without you busting through my door?
Oh, come on, buddy. Don't act like you don't enjoy my company. You and I both know deep down that I'm the one that brings life to this room. Ain't that right, guys? Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you there. I'm too busy blasting my Goldsmith CDs. Well, I guess I got my answer. So what are you even up to anyway?
Well, I was gonna script the next update video, but I haven't really made much progress, as you could probably tell.
I see. It sounds like to me that you have a severe case of hot-base burnout.
Of what?
Oh, don't you play dumb with me. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Not really. I don't really understand how you sellouts work.
Alright, that's fair enough. Not everyone has the capability to be the best 24/7, but that's why you gotta strive to be the absolute best that you can be.
Yes, and this correlates to burnout how?
It's simple, my guy. No one can put out the best work if they ain't feeling the motivation to do so. But that's why you gotta step your game up and be the best person that you can be. I mean, just look at me for instance. I used to be a total loser when I was younger. But once I got over my lack of self-confidence and realized just how much of a badass I really am, suddenly I had 10 million subscribers and all the ladies were in my DMs begging for my attention.
Yeah, I somehow doubt that's true.
Well, I can assure you that's truer than you harassing women in DMs. Now go, Ingus Mom. Be the best person that you absolutely can be. Seal up channel 50 out. You know, underneath all that dumb BS that guy spews on a regular basis, he does have some semblance of a point, even if it ain't much of one.
I thought you were blasting Godsmack.
Huh? Alright, straight out of line. I can't fight.
Okie-dokie.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but I swear that these intro skits just keep getting weirder and weirder. Hey guys, Luigi here. Welcome back to yet another yearly channel update video, our 6th one to be exact. Now, as you can probably tell, the format of this video is a bit different from what I usually do for these types of videos. I really don't have much of an explanation for why that is. I kind of just felt like the original format was getting a bit stale and harder to work with over time, so I'm just gonna do this one off the cuff, and yeah. But before I get into everything that I'm going to be talking about this time around, let's go ahead and show off once again what I got for Christmas this year. So, transition now.
Alright everyone, so you can see that I don't have quite as much crazy stuff as I had last year, but I still got a lot of cool things to show off. Starting with this physical copy of Mario Party Superstars. So for those who have been tuning into the streams lately, you know I've been playing a lot of this and it's been an absolute blast. Honestly, this is one of my personal favorite Mario Party games I've ever played, so yeah, I got this first things first. Second off, let me show you off these figures, Mario and Sonic figures I got here, starting with this pose of Mario jumping figure. I'm not exactly sure what kind this is, but we got this, and we also got another version of it with Mario holding his hat, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Then, next up we have this Sonic the Hedgehog 30th anniversary figures. The first one I have here is Super Sonic, followed by Knuckles, followed by Shadow. Next up, we have 2 CDs this time around, the first of which being the Linkin Park Living Things CD, second being Linkin Park Minutes to Midnight CD. As you can see, neither of these are opened as of right now. I don't know why, I just haven't opened them yet, so yeah. Now let's move on to the biggest part of this entire thing, the plushes. Starting off with probably the least interesting of them, the Kirby baddies. First off, we got Burning Leo, who has a plush now. I'm honestly surprised that characters like Burning Leo have plushes before other DDD minions like Knuckle Joe and stuff. But hey, Burning Leo's pretty cool, so we got him. Poppy Bros Jr. up next. If I ever do start that King Deddede's Crusade series, I will definitely be using these guys along with Scarfy, Waldy, and all of them in them because obviously Kirby minions, they fit perfectly. Next up, we have a Kirby boss, which is Wispy Woods. He's in almost every single Kirby game you can think of. And if it's not him, there's definitely a different variant of him. Moving on from him, we got Ice Mario. Fun fact, in the Christmas special I was supposed to do this year, I was actually going to use Ice Mario in it. I'm not going to explain what role he was going to have because I'm going to do that Christmas special next year instead. But yeah, I was going to use him in it, but that never came out, so yeah, it didn't happen, and yeah. Moving on from him, we have Builder Luigi and Builder Mario from Super Mario Maker and Super Mario Maker 2 respectively. I don't know if I'm going to use a lot of these in the videos or not, but we'll see, So I got those two. Next up, we got a really cool one in Dr. Mario, who I will absolutely be using in videos because for those that have seen, like, he's alive and stuff, Mario has been portrayed as being a doctor several times, so now that I have this will be absolutely perfect for that. In fact, it'd be perfect for the Rudy arc because in a lot of cases, Rudy is seen with Dr. Mario and stuff, so yeah. That's Dr. Mario, another cool plush. And last but not least, we have Captain Olimar from Pikmin. A little piece of trivia. I have wanted an Olimar plush since I started collecting plushes. All the way back in 2013. But there was never one available. Every year we checked for one and he just wasn't there. Year-round, just wasn't there at all. But finally, I was able to snag one, and he will be in a future video eventually. I'm not sure what he'd do, but I gotta use him because I've wanted him so much. So yeah, and that's all I gotta say about him. So yeah, Olimar, really cool. Dr. Mario, really cool. All of these plushes, really cool. Figures, and of course the CDs, which I believe between these, out of the main Linkin Park CDs, the only ones I'd need is 1,000 Suns and One More Light. The former of which isn't one of my favorites, so yeah. Now before we move on from the showcase, I just want to quickly show off this custom-made 1K subscribers plaque that came in recently. Yeah, I don't have much else to say other than it's pretty cool and I like it quite a bit. It will go along perfectly with this 100 plaque I got when I first hit 100 subscribers in 2017. Can't really show you that because this cup is fucking stuck and I can't pull it off right now. Yeah, that's not happening. But yeah, that's basically all of the Christmas stuff I can show you. So, without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
I swear that all of these videos always start out the exact same way each time. Now, normally when I talk about a schedule in these types of videos, I usually don't have too much to add, but this time around, I actually do have a few things to talk about. First and foremost being the new channel upload time. So for those who aren't aware, I usually upload my videos on all my channels around the time of 5 or 5:30 p.m. each day. I've been doing that for quite a while now, but after thinking it over, I have decided that I am going to be changing it up, and instead of it being 5 to 5:30 p.m., from now on, the official upload time for this channel and all my other channels is going to be between 4 to 4:30 p.m. The reason why I'm making this change is mainly because I live stream to 5 to 5:30 on the weekends, and usually when I upload videos around that time, a lot of people do choose to leave the streams to go watch them, so I just want to make things more convenient for everyone overall, including myself, of course. So yeah, now moving on to the actual schedule for all of the channels. Luigi Channel 50 will be sticking to the usual 2 videos a week schedule and live streams on the weekends. Luigi Channel 50 Extras will be sticking to its current schedule of whenever the hell for the most part, maybe monthly depending on the circumstances. The content on that channel will roughly remain the same as well, although there will be some slight alterations, but for the most part you can still expect the outtakes videos and whatnot. A little side note, but I also plan to bring back the montage videos onto that account as well, since it's been a while since I've done some of those videos. I also really want to bring back the trying to re-edit old videos mini thing I was doing back in 2019 on that channel. channel. I think that would be really cool as well. And last but not least, I am here to announce that Jumpmon Betty will be returning sometime this year. I'm hoping around April to May. As for the type of content I'm going to be doing on that channel, it's roughly going to remain the same. However, I think with that channel, I'm actually going to put more of an emphasis on skits rather than over editing every single video. Weirdly enough, I actually got some requests to add skits to the main videos on this channel, so I feel like adding more skits to the Jumpmon videos will be a pretty good compromise in that regard. That, and it will save me a lot of time and a lot of mental stress. So yeah. Now notice how I didn't bring up Just Watch's videos in this category. That's because we are getting to that channel right about now.
I'll never get back the things I've lost along the way.
Now, for those that have been around the block long enough, you would all know that my history with this channel has always been pretty rocky. In 2017, I kind of had a hate-love relationship with it, as that was the period when I was getting attacked by Jeffy fanboys because I left a comment on a Jeffy's Bad Word reaction video saying it sucked. But I also liked it because it did temporarily help grow the main channel when it was in its dying period. And then 2018 came along, and I started to sour on it a little bit, even though I did try to, like, upload on there a bit. I ultimately dropped off completely. 2019 was probably the year where I'd say I liked it the most, and 2020 was like second to that, and 2021, well, what do I even say? Now, a lot of people who were around doing SML and SB4 reactions during that time have decided to completely move on from that stuff and completely distance themselves from what they used to be, but I, for one, haven't been as willing to. Although, sure, there have been periods where I've said that I absolutely hated the channel and never wanted to upload on there again, there has also been a lot of periods, especially behind the scenes, where I started to find a newfound respect for it in a weird way, in a sense. Which leads us to the present day, where I have been toying with bringing that channel back for quite a while. In fact, it was actually supposed to come back around the time the SB4 10-year anniversary movie came out, but I decided ultimately not to react to that because it released at a very unoptimal time for me. But aside from that, just behind the scenes, I've been toying with bringing that channel back for a while, and I talked about it on stream a lot during that time period as well. And sure enough, around the release time of Mephiles: The Final Chapter, I did end up bringing that channel back. First and foremost, with a live stream reacting to all the previous Mephiles Saga movies, and then shortly after that, I did a couple live stream before reactions as well, which actually did a bit better than I anticipated them doing, especially considering by that point it was a long while since I last posted an Astron Before reaction, a full year to be exact. So yeah, I guess you guys want to know what the schedule for that channel is going to be since it's back now. I'm not sure when the reactions are going to be returning to that channel, but whenever they do, it is going to be when everything is situated on all my other channels. However, I will say this though, although yes, the channel is coming back, this will 100%, and hear me clearly, be the last attempt, my last attempt to bring this channel back. If I end up falling behind on reactions again to the point where I cannot catch up no matter what I do, then I will be fully dropping it for good. Now, of course, my mind could change on this at a later date, but as of right now, I am set in saying that this is my last attempt of bringing the channel back. So let's hope it goes well. Because if it doesn't, then, well, that's just a sad way to go out now, isn't it, huh? But yeah, let's not be doomer here. Let's be optimistic and hope things go well. But seriously, though, this is literally my last attempt after this. I ain't fucking with it anymore, okay? Cool.
What the hell is wrong with me?
So just off the bat here, I'm going to admit that I might have overhyped this a bit more than I should have last year. That isn't to say that I'm completely against doing collabs, but it is to say that I really didn't do a whole lot last year. I mean, what? I did a survival games and tier list video with Corson, which those two are good, I'll admit. And the only other thing aside from that I did was the survival games with Isaac, which was less than stellar. So given that, I am not going to put a direct emphasis on collabs this year, but that isn't to say that I won't be doing them at all. I've been thinking about doing some Minecraft collab videos like Murder Mystery and stuff, so let's hope that we can do a bit more than we did last year, but again, don't get your hopes up, because... Holy shit, this is probably going to be the worst update video I've ever posted. Well, it is what it is, I suppose. Now, if you remember from the last update video, I did talk about how I was going to be expanding my Minecraft content and how I was going to be playing a lot more minigames aside from survival games, TNT Run, Skywars, and whatnot. And like with Collabs, not a lot of that happened. All we got out of that was a Build UHC video, which I've done Build UHC videos in the past, and a Death Run video, which was... it was just shit. Pure shit. In fact, 2021 was actually the first year since 2018 where we didn't get a single Egg Wars video at all. So given that, I at the very least want to put out a single Egg Wars video. But aside from that, I really don't know what the plans are going to be regarding the Minecraft content. Again, I did say that I want to do collab Minecraft videos, but we'll see if those ever come to fruition or not. It all depends on who's around and whether my schedule is good or anyone else's schedule is good for those to like actually happen. So it's like a wait and see thing for the most part. Still expect stuff like Survival Games, TNT Run, and Survival Games Highlights to come out this year. And don't get your hopes too high in regards to like all of the other stuff. But don't completely write them off either, I'd say. And oh yeah, I might as well bring this up. For those who aren't aware, NPVP shut down their minigame servers lately, which means that TNT Run, which is a series that started on that server, is now going to have to be on a completely different server. That's going to be pretty weird. I'm really not sure how I feel about that, and I guess it's a good thing the Skywars ended when it did, so that I could at least get a game of NPVP in before the server completely closed down. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys don't care about the series overall, but it's still something worth pointing out, I suppose, because it's going to be different. Very different.
Everybody's trapped inside this web of fun.
For those of you that are not subscribed to the Luigi Channel 50 Extras channel, I have been doing a certain series on there since about 2018, and I've uploaded about 12 or so videos. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate. In fact, I'm sure it's not. How many fuckers did I do of this? Alright, I was clearly off with my guess. It looks like it's 10. So I've done 10 of these fuckers. Now, the last one I posted from this series was the Super Mario 64 Land stream highlights video. So I bet you're probably wondering, where's the series been since then, and when is the next one? Well, I am here to announce that the stream highlights series will actually be shifting over from the Extras channel onto this channel. Although it's going to be in a completely different format instead of the usual stream highlights format you're used to, as I'm pretty sure no one who's unaware of my existence is going to click a video called Stream Highlights from a guy they've never fucking heard of. I ain't doing that shit, and I'm pretty sure none of them are gonna do that shit either, so I ain't gonna bother with that. So yeah, for those that want to know what the first stream highlights video is going to be on this channel, it's going to be the Isaac one that I was requested to make recently, and then some Mario Party stuff after that. And I will be porting some of the ones from the Extras channel over to this channel as well. Some of them will be re-edited, and some of them will just be like improved in like regards to audio and stuff more than anything else. So yeah, I hope you're looking forward to that, as I know I sure am. And if you're not, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay guys, so I'm editing this video right now, and I just realized that I completely forgot to record the Let's Play bit. I have no fucking idea how that went by me, but in its place, I am just going to play the stream footage where I talked about that, so enjoy. Apologies for not being very gaming today. Holy shit, I can't believe I did that. First and foremost, after thinking it over, I'm walking back my decision to move the Let's Plays over to the gaming channel. Let me explain this for a second, before it sounds like I just walked everything back without thinking. Originally, I wasn't going to do this, but then I remembered that my next Let's Play is Sonic Battle. I'm going to have to write a whole fucking document of shit I'm going to talk about, and I remembered it's like, am I really going to muster up enough energy to post an entire Sonic Battle Let's Play on the gaming channel? Thought about that, and I also thought about Let's Plays are a big part of the upload schedule every single year I do them. It's like a huge chunk of the videos that come out each year it's a combination of survival games highlights, survival games, Let's Plays, Minecraft series whenever they happen, like Egg Wars and stuff, and TNT Run, I guess, since that's the only one still around. Let's Plays being gone is like a crucial part removed, because Let's Plays were always like, in a sense, kind of like filler content, but I still put a lot of effort into them, obviously, in terms of like commentary and like writing and stuff. It's just like, they were such a huge part, and regardless of whether they're relevant anymore or not, it's just like they're too huge of a part to just strip away like that. It's like, I didn't think of that stuff when I was making that update video. But I'm thinking about it now, and it's just like... It's like, I can't just do that. It doesn't work. It just makes you get less videos than you usually do. And it gives me way less stuff to, like, work on. So, Let's Plays are going to be returning. The next Let's Play is going to be Sonic Battle. I have no idea when it's going to be releasing. Or what month I plan to start it. I have to write a document for that, and I have to replay through the story mode so I can remember everything. So yeah, Let's Plays are coming back, which means new plan for the gaming channel. Honestly... I think what I'm going to do with that channel is I'm just going to convert it into... This wasn't originally the intention, but I was thinking about it recently. And I was like, you know what? This kind of just makes sense. I'm going to be posting the fucking Twitter clips and Instagram clips that I've been posting within the last few months on that channel. I don't know if they're going to be shorts or not because I don't understand how that shorts feature works, but I'm probably going to convert it into like a mini channel like that because that realistically doesn't take me a crazy amount of effort to do in the first place. So I'm just going to do that. I feel like that's like the best option to go with for that channel. And since it hasn't even started up yet, there's not really going to be any penalty to like switch it up like that. So yeah, just want to explain that. The Let's Play account is probably being turned into like a clips or shorts account, whichever one I go with. And then Let's Plays are returning to the main, with Sonic Battle being the new Let's Play.
What the hell is wrong with me?
Now, for as cool as it may be for me to just sit up here and announce that The Secrets of Reality will be coming out this year, I can pretty much confirm to you all that it will not be coming out this year. In fact, since I spent all of 2021 working on Mephiles the Puppet Master... What? No, not that one. In fact, since I spent a lot of 2021 working on Mephiles the Final Chapter, I can assure you that I will more than likely not be working on The Secrets of Reality this year. I'm not sure when the set release date will be, but I can confidently say that if it isn't late this year, then it's not this year at all. So you guys will just have to wait a little bit longer in regards to that, but hopefully you can watch some of this other stuff to tide you over. And if you haven't seen Mephiles the Final Chapter already, which, as I stated before, the Mephiles series is a spin-off of the Luigi and Friends series, I recommend watching it right now, if you haven't seen it yet. My finger looks kind of weird on screen like this. Yo. Whoa. Whoa. Holy shit.
This isn't who I'm supposed to be.
Oh boy, time to repeat the same shit over again. Plush videos have been a very frequent topic discussed in these videos over the years. And not always for the most positive of reasons, might I add. For some reason, every year it just feels like the quantity of these videos just gets smaller and smaller. We went from 30-something in 2016 to 13 in 2017, which isn't terrible. And then 11 in 2018, which also isn't too bad of a drop-off. But then you get to 2019 and it gets down to like 7, and then 2020 it got down to 6, and then 2021 it got down to 5. So we have gone from all the way up here to all the way down here. And the question is, why? I've already talked a lot about the cell projection shit in some of the other videos, so I'm not going to discuss that here. The only thing I'm really going to say in regards to why that is just I'm really bad at finding optimal times to record these videos. Scripting them has also become something that I've gotten worse and worse at over time. Not in terms of like whether I'm good at it or not, but more so just my drive to script, I guess, is the way to put it. And a lot of the times, a lot of the ideas I came up with were either remakes or videos that were very similar to other videos, or just something that I thought of on the fly that happened to be amazing. But those don't really come often now, do they? But with all of that said, I think things are actually starting to get a bit better now, as I'm starting to get way more ideas in my head regarding plush videos and a lot more motivation to film them nowadays than I did before. In fact, I think I can announce that this may be the best year for plush videos we've had since 2018. Unless you want to say 2020 is the best year because of the movies, but I'm talking in terms of the regular videos, not the movies at all. The reason I say that is because the Rudy and Manny arc stories that I discussed in the 2019 update video are more than likely actually going to happen this year, as I have 4 parts in mind for both of them, and the conclusion for each being what was originally going to be the sequel to the Rudy movie. Obviously, it's not going to be a movie anymore. So, just having that in mind, that's already 8 videos on the list. And coupled with some of the other ideas I have, such as a Shadow and Rouge video I'm going to release soon, and even some other dumb Jumpmon stuff or some crazy video or anything, I think the game is really going to be stepped up here. And I am very optimistic for the future in regards to the Plush videos. And if I'm optimistic about it, I hope you are too. Because based off of what I'm seeing, what's happening with me right now, in my head and shit, and on the paper and shit, things are looking up. A lot more up than before. So get ready. Oh yeah, for those that have been tuning into the streams as of late, you would be well aware that I have just recently started my very own LUIGICHANNEL 50 Wikipedia page. And I've been constantly updating this thing throughout the last 2 months, and it has come a long way, I must say. In fact, let me just go ahead and show you some of what's going on here real fast. Alright, here is the front page of the wiki. As you can see, I got a lot of images here. I got a lot of pinned articles and stuff. On a first glimpse, you can see that I got one for me, I got one for Plush video episodes, I got one for characters, series, which includes survival games, Mephiles, and all that stuff, gaming, which is just all the gaming videos, Minecraft, all the Minecraft videos, music, seasons, as in all the Plush videos released in a certain time period, and YouTubers, which is basically all my friends on YouTube and stuff. So let me just show you a glimpse of some of them. The videos category has every single video listed, aside from all the 2016 videos. I'll do that soon, but my god, did I upload way too many videos that year to even want to sit here and just add them all. It's worth noting that not every video, not every character has been added to this thing yet, and not a lot of the pages are fleshed out. But that's where you guys come in. If you guys happen to know a lot about my videos and my characters and stuff, I would highly recommend that you stop by this page and add some information. I will continue to do so as well, obviously, but some of these pages may be a bit too lengthy for even me to handle, so I would appreciate it if some of you guys would just come here and edit all of this, because, like, look at all these characters, dude. Look at all of them. Like, you got Paper Mario from the Smash Ultimate video, Figure Shadow, also known as a Sticker Star Killer, Queen Jadis, Rosalina, Scrat, who's only had like 2 appearances ever. So many characters, so many of them. Let me show off the series page real fast. Currently I have 30. I still need to add a bit more, but right now we got all the Jumpmon series on his channel, Sonic Dash Stream highlights, LC50 reacts, LC50 versus for those that remember that, The Adventures of Luigi and Friends, of course, and so much other cool shit. I will leave a link down below for anyone that wants to go ahead and check the wiki out and maybe edit some of the pages as well. But now that we got the shameless self-promotion out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to the goals, I guess. Now, I'm gonna be real with you all for a moment. I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted the goals for this year to be. Not to say that I'm always clear on the goals I want for each particular year, but this one was especially difficult because last year, as you remember, I set my goals as 1K subscribers. And I think the other one was stop announcing videos. Yeah, I clearly need to still work on that. Putting that as a goal is clearly useless, huh? And I mostly set that goal after gaining confidence from Corson and the others telling me to set that goal. And sure enough, I did end up hitting it. But after hitting it, I was just thinking to myself, what was next? What else was there to do? 2K seemed way too far in the distance that it was like impossible to reach. And 1.1K is not exactly anything exciting to work towards. I mean, guys, do you think I can hit 1.01K? I mean, it's not like I'm like 10 away or something. Can I hit it, guys? Can I hit it? Do you think I can hit it? I think I can hit it, don't you? Yeah. So with one seeming too close and the other seeming too far away, I didn't really have anywhere that I really wanted to set my sights. So that then led to me going on a Twitter meltdown and a bunch of other shit that I'm not going to get into here. In fact, I'll leave a link to this stream so you can hear all about that. So that begs the question, what are the goals for this year going to be? Well, I've thought long and hard about it, and I think I have the answers. First off, 2,000 subscribers. Yep. Although I really thought it was way too far away, at the end of the day, this channel and the LC50 network in general is all about ambition and pushing things forward. 2K is a pretty ambitious milestone. I have never received 1,000 subscribers in a single year before. So, let's work to make this the first. And obviously, I'm going to be realistic about this, which is why I will also, on top of saying my goal is to be 2K subscribers, be working harder than ever before to get my brand out there, to get the channel out there, and grow. I will be making a lot of changes so that I can adapt to the current YouTube climate. Because for those that do watch my channel, you know that my channel is basically straight out of 2016, 2015 YouTube with a dash of maybe like 2018, 2019. But if I'm ever going to hit this milestone, then I've got to adapt. And luckily for me, I have a lot of ideas on how I'm going to. And I think I can make this a reality. And if not, then oh well. We'll try again next time. It's better to try than just not try at all. You know? So moving on from the main goal, let's go on to the secondary goals, such as number 2, be consistent. Every year just feels like it gets shorter and shorter in terms of a quantity of videos uploaded to this channel. In 2017, it was 77 videos. In 2018, it was 86, which was more than 2017. That actually surprised me, to be honest. 2019 was 62. 2020 was 47, and 2021 was 41. I do not want this year to be even shorter than that. In fact, I want it to be closer to 2019, 2018 than 2020 and 2021. And although it may seem hard, keep in mind that we're still pretty early into the year and things can change at any time. 2018 wasn't exactly off to an excellent start either with the drain period and everything. But even in spite of that, I still put out a lot of fucking content and was able to put out overall 86 videos that year entirely, even with all the gaps and depression and stuff. So taking that into consideration, I don't think it will be much of a struggle for me to outdo the 2020 and 2021 numbers this time around. Now, it's also worth mentioning, when I say that I want to be more consistent, I do include the other channels in this talk as well, because their numbers have also gotten shorter over time. So I want to avoid that this year. Jump Peak year, for example, was 2018 with 23 videos. I want to get closer to that number again instead of being down where the last video I uploaded on there was in 2020. It was one video that entire year. I want to improve those numbers, that's for sure. But yeah, you know me, I always got a lot on my plate, and I think I will absolutely be able to raise the video numbers this time around in regards to the Plush videos, the regular videos, the reaction videos, the jump on videos, everything. I think this year has the potential to be the next 2018, as weird as that may sound. And the best way to accomplish that goal is to, number 3, push things forward in all regards. In regards to content quality, in regards to advertising and promoting my channel, in regards to adapting my channel, and in regards to experimenting with my channel and putting out videos different from what I usually do. I did a lot of experimenting in 2019 with the Mario Games tier list, Sonic Games tier list, and Super Mario 64 bloopers videos, and I want to do some stuff like that this year. Maybe not exactly the same, but stuff that is different from the usual. In fact, I have a couple videos in mind that I'm not going to spoil that I think you guys will like, and it will be a bit different from what I usually do, at least on this channel for the most part. So yeah, although my words may not be the most coherent today, I'm sure you could basically tell that I have a lot in mind for this channel. I have a lot of motivation, I have a lot of stamina, and I have a lot of desires and everything. And I think, like I said before, that this year could be the new 2018. But hey, I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's just to go with the flow. Things are going to progress over time rather than immediately start off on like a 10. Right now, I'd say we're like at a 3. And then slowly but surely over time, it's going to get up there to where it used to be. And I'm completely confident that I have the ability to do so. Look forward to the future of this channel. Be excited. I got a lot of things coming, my dudes. Don't you worry. Now then, let's go ahead and wrap up this video, shall we? From the day I released the 2021 reboot video, the future of this channel was starting to look a bit grimmer than usual. The uploads were getting scarcer, the view count was dropping, the sub count was not going up as fast as it usually does. Things were looking to just reach a stagnant point. And obviously, because I've been doing this for a while and I'm a YouTuber and everything, I started to get worried about this. So I tried doing whatever I could to stop the stagnation. In fact, I think it's safe to say that last year, following the reboot video, a lot of the decisions I made in regards to like moving all of my non-plush content over to other channels and ending Just Watch's videos and stuff were more so made out of fear rather than a genuine desire to do these things. Because when I look back and watch some of these older videos and series on this channel and stuff, I then remember why I liked making videos in the first place, and I also remember how crucial they are to this channel. Whether it's survival games, whether it's the Let's Plays, whether it's the song covers, survival games highlights, and you name it. So when I made that video and that decision, there was really nowhere to go from there. And although I was optimistic at the time about the decision, the results just weren't what I thought they would be. So I basically ended 2021 off on a very meh note. A year that started off pretty high gradually got lower and lower and lower and lower until it was just down here with not much to look forward to. I released Methless and that was just kind of it. I didn't do a lot of things I normally do that year. I didn't release an Egg Wars video. I didn't release a Christmas special. I didn't even put the best of LC50 video out on time. I didn't even put Methless out in October. It was just a very underwhelming year in general, which made things look grim for this year as well, especially during the beginning, because I generally thought that I was losing my touch to make videos. In fact, this video itself has been in the works for over a month now, as originally it started out as a regular scripted video, but just within this last week I decided that I was just going to do this off the cuff because it wouldn't take me as long and it's not as limiting as a format as holding my camera like this and then talking for like however long and not doing a bunch of editing. It's not an easy format to like write words for, I'll say that much. I feel like I'm rambling on at this point, but given how things went the previous year, I do not want this year to be more of the same. In fact, I want to completely distance myself from that reboot decision I made, completely distance myself from all of the other decisions I made that I no longer agree with. And I want to look more into the successes of 2020 and 2018 and 2019, more so than what I did last year. Although the future of the channel was looking grim at the start of the year, now the future of the channel is actually starting to look up a lot more than usual. And I can assure you guys that regardless of what happens, I'm still gonna be here making videos for you guys, and I'm gonna try my damnedest to make this year as good as I possibly can. Again, the next 2018, as I say. But I guess with all of that, dudes, that's gonna do it for today's update video. Hope you enjoyed as always. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, Luigi fans! In this world, our world. See you next time.